Hi everyone, this is Victoria Luminari, and this is our weekly, excuse me, weekly angel message. And I hope everybody's doing well. I know we missed last week. I just didn't come on. I was guided not to, and I didn't. And this past week was my birthday week, so I am saying it's because of that. How's that? Took the week off. So I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope everybody's happy and healthy in your world and in your life. So let us get connected, and I'm inviting you to go to my website. You can get there two ways. You can get there victorialuminari.com, and Victoria has an E-A, not an I-A, so if you put it in properly, it'll get there. Or takebackyourpowernow.com. And sign up for my newsletter so that you are alerted. I don't spam people. I don't send out a newsletter every day. I don't do that. I can't remember the last time I sent one out, maybe a couple months ago. Usually it's once a month, maybe twice a month. I've kind of been a little lax. And sign up for the newsletter as well as the blog. And when you're searching the blog, there are categories. So there's a little drop down on the side, and you can, well, on a PC on the side. I don't know how it is on a phone. I probably should look at that too. But there are categories, so you can find lots of different articles. There's all kinds of stuff on there. I've been writing on that blog for a decade or more. Certainly more than a decade. Yeah. All right, so let us get connected with the angels. I just saw the number 222 because when we're doing a Facebook Live, it counts us out. So that's an angel number. You see repeating numbers. That's an angel number. It's a good one. All right, so let's take a deep breath and just release. The next time you take a deep breath, inhale and then release on the exhale with the intention that you're letting go of anything that doesn't serve you. And then exhale. Good. And now on the next inhale, reach your energy down to the core of Mother Earth. We call her Pachamama in the shamanic tradition. So reach your energy down, wrap around the core of Mother Earth, bring that energy up into your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies on the inhale. Good. Feel that connection between you and the life force energy of Mother Earth. And you can keep reaching down and breathing in and connecting more and more and more. You don't have to stop. And when you're walking gently on the earth, let your footsteps be a blessing to Mother Earth. And feel that energy in your body, almost like a spark. Boom, yay, connected. And let us also connect with the universe, Great Spirit, God, Creator, Source, whatever name you like to give it. Breathe that energy in through the top of your head at your crown chakra. Beautiful. Let that energy descend into every cell, every atom, every molecule of your being. Beautiful. And now feeling that connection between heaven and earth, you can feel it right in your heart center or in your gut. You feel that connection. It's almost like a pull up and a pull down. And it's a groundedness. So beautiful. And now we'll call in to the angelic team that I work with. You can call in your own guides, guardians, and angels. Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael is here with us for protection. I also use him for my go-to angel. He's my number one spokesperson. He's my number one guide. He's a very good protector. Very good. Viwamis, Melchizedek, Metatron, Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, Jesus, Buddha, Ganesh, Sai Baba, Saint Germain, the Violet Flame, Ariel, Uriel, Zadkiel, Chamuel, Hanael, Hilarion, Lakshmi, Raphael, Gabriel, Divine Mother, Divine Father. When you are calling in the angels, you can call them in by their name. If you don't know their name, maybe you're looking for help with finances. So you're going to just ask the angels of money, or ask the angels of finances, or the angels of abundance. You see how you could, they know what you need, but we need to call upon them because we live in a free will zone. So that's why we call. And if we don't know their names, we don't know who to call, then just call on like the general angels of abundance, for example, or the angels of healing, for example. Okay? All right. I just wanted to throw that in there for you. All right. So I have already, and we know that I can't show the card because of copyright infringement that, Facebook is now all concerned about that. So I'm not going to show you the card. You're going to trust me because I don't lie anyway. And the card is abundance. On the card is created by Suzie Cheel, Cheel. And her website is Suzie, Suzie, Cheel.com. She is in Australia. Lovely woman. And you can get her cards there. And what I like about them is they fit in they're the right size. They're like a playing card size. And they're easier for my hands to shuffle. And I trust these cards. They always give good answers to me personally and to my clients. And certainly when we're doing the angel message. So what the card says is when you release all thoughts of lack, of not being enough, abundance flows. So what the angels are saying is you can trace your scarcity thinking back to your ancestors. This is not to blame them. They're not saying it like that. But, we all have patterns. And so maybe our ancestors, our father, our mother, aunts, uncles, grandparents, great-grandparents, all the way back the line, maybe that was a pattern that they experienced. Some families might experience other patterns, and I don't know what those might be off the top of my head. a lot of us have the scarcity mentality because, there were famines in history. And there were times when people didn't have enough food. They didn't have shelter. They didn't have clothing. They didn't have their basic needs met. So these patterns are there, you know. So you can ask the angels to help you release those patterns. And Michael is standing here with me, and he says, showing me his crystalline sword and saying, use my crystalline sword and cut those ties to those old beliefs, the ancestral beliefs, so that you're not only freeing yourself, you are also freeing your ancestors. Because if you believe in reincarnation and we go around in pods of people that we've known before, and, love keeps us connected. So if, for instance, you're connected to your mother or your father, say they're on the other side, that love never ends. They might return, and you might return with them in another dynamic of a relationship. So maybe this time you were their daughter or their son. Maybe next time you all come back and they're your child, or something like that. Does that make sense? So, Archangel Michael, and let's do this together right now. He's saying let's do it right now, in real time. So, just feel in your body that feeling of fear of not having enough, the fear of scarcity, the fear of not having enough abundance, not having enough money, food, shelter, clothing, whatever it is, any of those basic needs. And let's, you're going to ask this yourself. I'm going to ask it with Michael because we're going to be doing this example. And so I'm going to ask him if I can use his crystalline sword. He, of course, gives me permission because he's already said to do this. And I'm going to take it in my hand, and his hand is there over my hands. And we're going to sever those ties, those connections, those cords. And we're just really like imagining, and everything is in our imagination. Imagine that you're severing those cords to scarcity and famine and lack and all kinds of fears, anything and everything that prevents you from really stepping into your abundant nature, your divine right to be abundant, financially, emotionally, spiritually, to be the fullest potential of you. And as we're severing these ties, we're asking that our entire lineage be healed of this, so that when they return, if you believe in reincarnation, and like I do, when they return, that this is one burden maybe they don't have to keep and take into this lifetime, their next lifetime. Whew, good. Now, stepping forward is Saint Germain, and he is saying, let's use the violet flame to transmute these energies all the way back to the origin. And we don't need to know what that is. There's a big yawn, big shift. I do a lot of yawning when I'm working with my clients because they're making big shifts, and I'm experiencing that shift of energy, and it happens to be visible as a yawn. So we give thanks to Michael, we give thanks to Saint Germain, and now I'm being shown that to fill ourselves, our life, our ancestors, our lineage, because some of us maybe have been adopted, and so your intention is to send it to your family, and it can be the family that adopted you and your origin family. You don't have to exclude them. It's okay. Unless, you know, you just want to do your adopted family. It's okay. That's what they're telling me. And so now imagine this rain of blessings coming in through into your crown chakra, into your body, into your four body system, all the way out to the edges of your aura. I'm getting chills everywhere. Fill, 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 fill with gold, gold, gold. Gold light, like it's liquid gold light. And you can't see through it. That's how thick it is. And just fill in so that your whole aura is filled with gold light. And now I'm sealing it with silver energy on the outside. So the gold is the masculine energy, the silver is the feminine energy, and it's a beautiful, beautiful healing that the angels just did with us. So we give thanks to all of them, those who actively worked with us, as well as all of them who held the sacred space for us in this moment. You can save this video or find my YouTube channel, Victoria Luminari at YouTube, and go visit over there and, you know, subscribe and see what's on the YouTube channel as well. And I'll try to, sometimes I'm lucky and I can download these videos and post them over there, and sometimes not so lucky. So we will see if this works out, because this was fantastic. And I hope you all benefited from it and you all felt it. So you can revisit this video. That's the point. You can revisit it and do it again for yourself. All right. I hope you all have a great week. Check out my website. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to post them or private message me. All right. Have a great week, everyone. Bye for now.